love it. And when the chant Luka sucks, it gets me going. It's even better.
Since joining the NBA in 2018, Luka Doncic has quickly become one of the league's most electrifying and unstoppable forces. With his smooth pace, deadly scoring from anywhere on the floor, and triple-double threat almost every night, Luka isn't just good, he's generational. Long before his name echoed through NBA arenas, Luka was already turning heads in Europe. As a teenage star with Real Madrid, he captured the EuroLeague MVP, becoming the youngest player in history to do so. That performance lit up NBA draft boards. Since being selected by the Dallas Mavericks, Doncic has remained loyal to the franchise, collecting multiple first-team All-NBA selections and leading them all the way to the Western Conference Finals. But even with all his on-court brilliance, Luka hasn't escaped controversy. His style and swagger have sparked debate among some of the game's legends, earning him both admiration and criticism along the way. Isn't without debate. Critics point to his ball-dominant approach, shaky defense, and unconventional leadership style as areas of concern. And while his numbers continue to impress and his playoff runs grow deeper, some believe only an NBA championship will finally silence the doubters for good. On the other end of the spectrum stands Kevin Garnett, a fierce competitor and one of the NBA's most respected enforcers. A champion with the Boston Celtics, Garnett earned 15 All-Star nods, 9 All-NBA selections, and a spot on the NBA's 75th anniversary team. Known for his intensity and no-nonsense attitude, KG pushed teammates to their limits and commanded respect from everyone he faced. His leadership wasn't just vocal, it was powerful, passionate, and relentless. Since retiring, Kevin Garnett has become one of the most outspoken voices in basketball. Media quick to call out players who fall short, but just as quick to praise greatness when he sees it. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, KG doesn't hold back. Garnett has openly called Luka one of the most gifted players the league has ever seen. What stands out to him? Luka's poise, his high-level basketball IQ, and the way he dissects defenses with surgical precision. Night after night, Doncic draws the opposing team's top defender and still delivers elite numbers. For a defensive juggernaut like Garnett, that's not easy to overlook. He knows what it takes to perform at that level consistently. And in his eyes, Luka's doing something truly special.
I love Luka's pace. I love Luka's maturity. You see his maturity. You see how he's been playing with older men or older people in this life. You see it. He's not afraid of anything in the league. He goes to some of the best defenders the same way and makes them look like they're not that great of defenders. He has a pace. You can't speed him up. And he's figured out the league.
Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett's running mate during the Boston Celtics' 2008 championship run, has also made waves as a sharp and passionate basketball analyst since stepping away from the court. Like KG, Pierce isn't shy about voicing bold opinions, and when it comes to Luka Doncic, he doesn't hold back. Pierce sees Doncic as a fierce competitor and a future champion. In fact, he's gone on record saying Luka is the most talented player in the NBA today. While that take raised eyebrows from some of his fellow analysts, Pierce stands firm and his resume gives him the credibility to do so. For Pierce, it's not just about stats or hype. It's about delivering when the lights are brightest. He believes Luka has the kind of championship DNA that reveals itself in the playoffs, when pressure peaks and legends are made. And that's exactly why Pierce expects Luka to rise to the occasion again and again as his career unfolds.
I expect special things from him. I mean, you talk about a kid who made one of the biggest leaps in recent memory, from a rookie of the year to an MVP caliber player. I mean, he's won every European championship that you can think of, every European MVP that you can think of. So I expect special things from this kid. Clearly, he's special. He's a talent. He's probably, to me, he is the most talented player in the NBA today. And the lights are never too bright for him. So I expect big things out of him come playoff time.
Dirk Nowitzki, the legendary face of the Dallas Mavericks, shared the court with Luka Doncic during Luka's rookie year, Dirk's final season in the NBA. Since then, the torch has clearly been passed. In fact, Dirk joked with Kevin Hart that Luka is busy rewriting the Mavericks record books, many of which Dirk once owned. But behind the humor is real admiration. As a fellow European star who made Dallas his home from day one, Dirk has nothing but praise for Luka. He's thrilled that Mavericks fans have another generational talent to root for, and hopes Luka wears a Dallas jersey for the rest of his career. More than just a proud former teammate, Dirk is a true fan of Doncic's game. He's called Luka one of the most complete offensive players he's ever seen, able to score from anywhere and continue to evolve every season. And coming from an NBA champion and Hall of Famer, that kind of endorsement speaks volumes. Luka Doncic, in Dirk's eyes, isn't just the future, he's the real deal.
Man, I'm so mad. He's breaking every one of my records, man. This is over. I'm thrilled for him, obviously. I got to know him. My last year was his first year in the league. It was just great to see him, get to know him a little bit. And I think we saw then in year one that the sky's the limit for him. But I honestly didn't think he could go there. I mean, the way he has no offensive holes in his game. He can do it all. He can shoot the step back. He can go both ways. He can post. He's got the mid-range. He's got the flow. He's got all the horse shots. I mean, he's got the full package, and he's been tremendous to watch. Every year, I'm saying this kid can't possibly get better, and then sure enough, next year he comes back with more in his repertoire. It's been incredible to watch his first couple years in the league get better, and hopefully, Mavs fans enjoy him for a long, long time.
Allen Iverson will always be remembered as one of the most electrifying and fearless players in NBA history, widely regarded as the best pound-for-pound talent the game has ever seen. AI played with unmatched grit, a killer crossover, and a relentless drive to score often in a ball-dominant style that paved the way for players like Luka Doncic. Iverson didn't just score, he delivered when the stakes were highest. His legendary 2001 MVP season ended with him carrying a gritty Philadelphia 76ers squad all the way to the NBA Finals. Though they fell to the dominant Lakers, that playoff run became a defining moment in Iverson's storied career. Fast forward to today, and Iverson has high praise for Luka. In fact, if he could team up with any current player, he says it would be Doncic. Iverson believes Luka's size and skill set would perfectly complement his own in the back. He's confident that together, they'd be absolutely unguardable, coming from a Hall of Fame legend who redefined the game. That kind of respect says everything about Luka's growing legacy.
One of the days where I would want it to be Luka because he's a big point guard. Yeah. I can still play the two. Yeah. He can guard the two. I guard the one. You know what I mean? And I think it'll just be deadly.
LeBron James, often hailed as the greatest player of his generation, entered the NBA in 2003 with sky-high expectations and somehow managed to surpass them. With multiple MVPs, championships, and All-NBA honors under his belt, LeBron knows better than anyone what it's like to carry the weight of being a once-in-a-generation prospect. That's why he sees a reflection of himself in Luka Doncic. From the moment Luka entered the league, he was labeled the best prospect since LeBron. And according to the king himself, Luka has handled that pressure with remarkable poise. But it's not just about how Luka manages the spotlight, it's about how he dominates on the court. LeBron has openly praised Luka's all-around brilliance, saying Doncic affects every part of the game. From scoring and rebounding to playmaking, Luka fills up the stat sheet and controls the tempo. What really stands out to LeBron is Luka's vision, his ability to keep teammates in rhythm with smart, precise passes. And when it comes to mentality, LeBron sees the same fire in Luka, the ability to drop 40 points without flinching when challenged or disrespected. It's that killer instinct, LeBron says, that separates the good from the great. And Luka clearly has it.